We're about to dive headfirst into the dazzling yet sometimes dark world of the music industry, and right at the center of it all is none other than the legendary Sean Diddy Combs. So, grab your popcorn, settle in, and get ready for a wild ride, because this story is going to whisk you away on a roller coaster journey filled with jaw-dropping scandals, gripping intrigue, and shocking revelations that will have you on the edge of your seats. Picture yourself in a world where every song beat echoes with promise, and every stage is a gateway to dreams. It's a realm where the air is thick with ambition, and the allure of stardom hangs like a tantalizing mist. In this realm, the music industry stands as a towering colossus, its glittering facade beckoning all who dare to dream. But peel back the layers, and you'll uncover a world far more complex than meets the eye. Behind the dazzling lights and the roar of the crowd lies a shadowy labyrinth, a maze of whispers, rumors, and hidden truths that lurk just beneath the surface. It's a world where fortunes are made and lost in the blink of an eye, where success is measured not just in record sales, but in the ability to navigate the treacherous waters of fame and fortune. In this world, the pursuit of success knows no bounds. Artists strive to leave their mark on the world, to carve out their place in the annals of music history. But with fame comes a price paid not just in dollars and cents, but in the erosion of privacy, the scrutiny of the public eye, and the constant pressure to maintain an image that may be far removed from reality. Yet, despite the challenges, the allure of the spotlight remains irresistible. For every artist who falls by the wayside, countless others are waiting in the wings, hungry for their shot at glory. It's a world of infinite possibilities, where dreams can be realized or shattered in an instant. Tonight, we're not just scratching the surface, folks. Oh no, we're peeling back the layers to reveal the raw, unfiltered reality of life in the spotlight. And at the heart of it all is Sean Diddy Combs, a titan of the industry whose name is synonymous with success, but whose journey is fraught with controversy and contradiction. Alright folks, let's cut to the chase and dive straight into the heart of the matter. You've probably heard the whispers, seen the headlines, and felt the buzz surrounding one of the biggest names in the music game, Sean Diddy Combs. But this time, it's not about his latest banger or his opulent lifestyle. No, this time, the spotlight is shining on Diddy for all the wrong reasons. Recent headlines have thrust Diddy into a spotlight he'd rather avoid. A spotlight that's glaringly focused on allegations of sex trafficking and assault. Now, I know what you're thinking. How could someone so influential, so seemingly untouchable, be embroiled in something so sinister? Well, buckle up, because the truth is often stranger than fiction. It all started innocuously enough, with headlines splashed across newspapers and trending on social media platforms. But as the details began to emerge, it became clear that this was no ordinary scandal. This was a bombshell that had detonated at the very heart of the music industry, sending shockwaves rippling through the corridors of power and leaving fans and industry insiders alike reeling in disbelief. The allegations themselves are nothing short of jaw-dropping. We're talking about accusations of sex trafficking and assault, accusations that strike at the core of our collective conscience and force us to confront uncomfortable truths about power, privilege, and the abuse thereof. Now, let's be clear, these are just allegations, and Diddy has vehemently denied any wrongdoing. But the mere fact that such accusations have been leveled against him is enough to cast a dark cloud over his reputation and raise troubling questions about the nature of fame, fortune, and accountability in the music industry. So, where do we go from here? How do we reconcile the image of the charismatic mogul we thought we knew with the disturbing allegations that now threaten to define him? It's a question that has no easy answers, and one that forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about the darker side of fame and fortune. But amidst the chaos and confusion, one thing remains clear. The music industry is at a crossroads, and the way forward is anything but certain. As we grapple with the fallout from these shocking allegations, one thing is for sure: the world will be watching, waiting, and wondering what comes next. Alright folks, buckle up, because we're about to delve into a legal saga that's been making headlines and turning heads across the music industry. We're not talking about your run-of-the-mill legal disputes here. We're diving deep into the trenches of full-blown lawsuits that have rocked the very foundation of Diddy's world. So, what's the deal? Well, It all started when allegations of manipulation, abuse, and coercion were leveled against Diddy by none other than his former longtime partner. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like something straight out of a soap opera, right? But trust me, folks, this is as real as it gets. The accusations themselves are enough to make your head spin. We're talking about claims of emotional manipulation, psychological abuse, and even physical coercion. Accusations that cut to the core of our understanding of power dynamics and relationships in the music industry. But here's the thing, these are more than just accusations. They're legal claims, backed by evidence, and supported by a team of lawyers who are hell-bent on getting to the truth, no matter the cost. And let me tell you folks, the price is high, both financially and emotionally. For Diddy, the stakes couldn't be higher. Not only is his reputation on the line, but his very livelihood hangs in the balance. We're talking about millions of dollars, lucrative endorsement deals, and the kind of fame and fortune that most of us can only dream of. But when faced with allegations of this magnitude, even the most powerful among us can find ourselves on shaky ground. Now, I want to be clear, Diddy has vehemently denied these allegations, insisting that they are nothing more than a desperate attempt to tarnish his name and extort money from him. And hey, maybe he's telling the truth. Perhaps this is all just a big misunderstanding, blown out of proportion by a sensationalist media hungry for clicks and views. But here's the thing, the courts don't care about public opinion or media spin. They care about one thing and one thing only, the truth. And as the legal battle rages on, one thing is for certain, the world will be watching, waiting, and wondering what comes next. In the meantime, Diddy finds himself in the fight of his life. A fight not just for his reputation or his fortune, but for his very soul. And whether he comes out on top or finds himself cast aside by an unforgiving industry remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, the road ahead is fraught with danger, uncertainty, and more than a few twists and turns. So, buckle up, folks, because this legal saga is far from over. But amidst the chaos and confusion, one question looms large. What happens next? Can Diddy weather the storm and emerge unscathed? Or is this the beginning of the end for one of the industry's most iconic figures? It's a cliffhanger of epic proportions, and we're just getting started. As the dust settles and the shockwaves of the allegations continue to ripple through the music industry, one thing is abundantly clear. Diddy's once untouchable reputation is now hanging precariously in the balance. The fallout from these shocking revelations is impossible to ignore, as fans and critics alike grapple with the weight of the accusations and their profound implications. For many who once idolized Diddy as a titan of the industry, the allegations have cast a dark shadow over his legacy. The image of the charismatic mogul, once synonymous with success and influence, is now tainted by the stain of scandal. It's a sobering reminder that even the most powerful among us are not immune to the consequences of their actions. But beyond the personal repercussions for Diddy himself, the fallout extends far and wide, touching all corners of the industry. Collaborators, colleagues, and even competitors find themselves caught in the crossfire, forced to reckon with uncomfortable truths and make difficult decisions about where they stand. For fans who have long admired Diddy's work and celebrated his achievements, the revelations are nothing short of devastating. The music that once provided solace and inspiration now carries a darker undertone, tainted by the knowledge of the alleged abuses that occurred behind the scenes. It's a betrayal of trust, a rupture in the bond between artist and audience that may never fully heal. But amidst the darkness, there remains a glimmer of hope, a beacon of light shining through the shadows of scandal and controversy. As the industry grapples with its demons and confronts the uncomfortable truths that lie beneath the surface, there's an opportunity for growth and transformation. In the wake of these revelations, there's a collective reckoning taking place, a moment of introspection and reflection that forces us to confront our complicity in perpetuating a culture of silence and impunity. It's a chance to acknowledge the systemic failures that allowed such abuses to occur unchecked and to commit ourselves to building a better, more just future. At its core, this moment is about more than just one individual or one scandal. It's about the soul of the music industry itself. It's a turning point, a chance to rewrite the narrative and chart a new course forward, one that values integrity, accountability, and respect above all else. So, what's the verdict? Can Diddy redeem himself in the eyes of his fans and peers? Or is he destined to become a cautionary tale for future generations? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. The journey ahead promises to be anything but predictable. So, buckle up, because we're in for a wild ride, and the twists and turns ahead are sure to keep us all on the edge of our seats. As we draw the curtain on the tumultuous saga of Sean Diddy Combs, it's evident that his story serves as a stark reminder of the complexities that come with fame and influence. Yet, it also offers glimpses of resilience and the potential for redemption. In reflecting on Diddy's journey, we're prompted to consider the broader implications for the music industry and society at large. His narrative underscores the importance of accountability and the need for checks and balances, even in the most glittering realms of entertainment. As the spotlight dims and the chatter quiets, it's clear that Diddy's legacy will endure, albeit forever altered. The industry, too, will evolve in response to these revelations, prompting necessary conversations and perhaps even catalyzing meaningful change. So, let's not allow this moment to fade into obscurity. Instead, let's continue to engage in open dialogue, fostering a culture of transparency and integrity. Only through such collective efforts can we aspire to build a future that's grounded in truth and authenticity. As we bid farewell to this chapter, let's remember that every story, no matter how sensational, holds valuable lessons. By confronting the truths of the past, we pave the way for a brighter tomorrow, one defined by empathy, understanding, and a steadfast commitment to justice. And with that, let's keep the conversation alive, because in the end, it's our willingness to confront uncomfortable truths that pave the way for progress and lasting change.